Painkiller makes 100,000 a year. They make more than that, dude. Hey, pimp, are you gonna go Painkiller 400 if they ask? No. I've said multiple times that the only way I'm going on Painkiller Ready is if they pay my part of it out, which I said at $10,000. They make enough money to pay it. They ain't broke. It's not the fact I'm asking for $10K for the show. I'm asking $10K so at least I got the same thing Lefty got when he left PKA. They paid Lefty $10,000 to leave 2 weeks after kicking me off the show. And I did way more episodes than Lefty did. That's part of that money. So if I go, hey guys, instead of kicking me off, how about I just leave and you pay me? Because they would have kicked Lefty off too. And not to mention, I'm a bigger part of PKA than Lefty ever was. If you look right now, they can't. You barely can see a PKA where they don't talk about either clickbaiting my name or talking about me in some form or fashion. 3 years after I got kicked off the show, I'm still an integral part of the show. So you can be upset all you want, but that's my price. Nah. I'm not really that concerned with it because I really don't want to go on the show. And at the end of the day, I don't have a leg to stand on legally. It's like I'm more making an appeal from like moral decency. Moral decency? Well, the fact is, I pulled the train on PKA for the first 100 or so episodes. I have almost every highlight moment of PKA by a long shot. I'm still a topic of PKA 3 years after I'm dropped the fact. A host that which I brought on halfway through my tenure of PKA got paid off to leave, and I didn't, just because I got voted out? No, like, you don't owe me money, but like, but the correct thing to do is like, look, all this money I've made, like over the last 3 years, they've made $300,000 off something I created. You could throw a motherfucker 10, right? That's the moral decency thing I'm talking about. And I don't expect to ever get this money, but that's the reason it's $10,000 for me to do a show on PKA, and I'm tired of talking about it, so I'm done with it. So I know all it's going to do is cause drama. How do I know it's $300,000? That's $300,000 each, not just one person. They make on average about $100,000 a piece on PKA a year. Like Taylor just they kicked me off. They put Taylor in my place. Taylor made my money. That's why I always say, like, you can say Taylor replaced Lefty, but Lefty was always the fourth wheel of the show. Like, he was just there to add a different perspective. Because I know Taylor replaced Lefty because Lefty was the third host of the show at the time where they started making money. It doesn't matter. I'm done talking about it. It doesn't matter. PK is not part of my life. But if they want me on the show, it's $10,000. That post on subreddit is probably lowballing it, honestly. Because like I know some of the Square ads, they were getting paid like $20,000 for. And you know, you split that 3 ways. I wouldn't be surprised if they made $75,000 to $125,000 a piece every year from PKA. No, I don't need the 10 grand. I'm perfectly fine money-wise. Besides, even if they gave me 10 grand, I'd only really get 7 of it. I had to pay $3,000 in taxes. I am the founder of the podcast. Me and Kyle created the podcast. We're the people that came out money. We invited Woody on. Woody took over the reins about the 4th episode of uploading it. And that's how it ran forever. How did I fuck over Woody or Kyle? Let me tell you something about fucking people over. Fucking people over is throwing them off a podcast that you helped create over petty differences, and then going on and making $500,000 fucking dollars. That's fucking people over. Saying little things about people that has no long-term effects on them isn't fucking people over. You got your life view twisted. I'm not whining about it. You guys are asking me about it. I would have never talked about it unless you guys asked about it. I am the victim here. How many of you have had your friends cheat you out of hundreds of thousands of dollars, then bring a fucking character assassin guy on their own podcast to make a 500,000 view video about you while they gave them all the ammunition he needed to make that video, How many of you have a podcast that gets 100 to 250,000 views every week? Tell people to make montages about you and spur an online organization that fucks with you on a personal level for almost a year. How many of you constantly have to relive mistakes that you made 10 years ago? How many of you? And you want to call me the toxic motherfucker? Go away. Go away. Go the fuck away. They are more toxic to me than I've ever been to them. All I've ever did to them was react in an emotional way towards them and do nothing that affects them in the long term. If you don't see that, you're an idiot. I haven't slandered them any. I've never lied once about them. Never lied once about them. Who did I support? You supported a dude that slandered Woody though? No. I've said this multiple fucking times. I donated to only, obviously, Jesus to make myself look good. Because obviously Jesus fucked with me before he ever fucked with Woody. And I went straight to fucking Woody. Straight to Woody and told him he should donate too. And he didn't like the idea. And the reason he should donate is to make himself look good. Look like the bigger man. It had nothing to do with slandering. It was all about garnering sympathy. That's what that was about. So I'm sick and tired of people throwing that in my face. I don't give a fuck about obviously Jesus. I don't want sympathy from obviously Jesus. I wanted myself to look like I was the bigger person. This guy spent a year making videos like picking on me and destroying me. And when he needed help, I fucking helped him. That makes me look like a better person. You do things in... It's just like fucking Pizza Hut celebrating gay pride. That's what it is. You think Pizza Hut gives a fuck about gay pride? They did nothing but put a fucking rainbow flag on the front of their goddamn box. And they do it to make the public image of them better. Same thing. If you don't understand that, you might have 62 IQ. Ridiculous, dude. And I'm tired of this old bullshit. Why did I try to bribe Syndicate? Look, I didn't. Alki David offered me money. He goes, and Alki David always doctored his fucking streams. Like, even like the Billionaires Bash thing that said it had like 70,000 people. We ended up having 31,000 people. Everything was doctored. There was a whole team behind everything at the Alki David like little complex that doctored every image that you've seen. And he wanted something that was more drama. So he gave me that offer, and I went to Syndicate and offered it to him. And at the time, I needed the money too. But Syndicate took it and made it public. Syndicate broke the #1 rule of Skype. You never share Skype conversations public. I'm not friends with El Prestador. You're talking about fucking Thunder. Thunder had El Prestador on one of his videos talking about Woody's son. And at the same time, I didn't know that video exists because I don't watch fucking YouTube videos. Like, well, at least not Call of Duty videos. I don't watch them. Didn't watch them then, don't watch them now. So what ended up happening was Thunder came to me on Skype one day and asked help for growing his channel. And I've been friends with Thunder since like fucking World at War. I have like 5-6 years friendship with Thunder. And I gave him advice, and his channel blew up off of it. And Woody got mad at me for that. Because I told him, like, yeah, I gave Thunder Toro the fucking SEO information that he needed to get his channel bigger. We didn't... Here's the thing. You guys think that we talked on Skype every fucking day. Maybe in the beginning. But from PKA like 40 to PKA 176, we talked on PKA. That's the only time I conversated with Woody or Kyle. Was when PKA rolled around. That was it. We didn't talk every day. We didn't say shit to each other. We didn't go like, hey, this, and this. No. When PKA rolled around, that's when we talked. I didn't try to dox Keemstar. Somebody else doxed him for me. And they gave me his information. And you got to understand, like, I was a manic depressant for most of my YouTube career. I'm still a manic depressant. It's not to have an excuse for everything. Everybody got this shit twisted. Well, look here. You want to blame me for saying... I didn't say it out loud. I said it after the fact, after the recording had stopped. Keemstar recorded that shit himself. I didn't record it. It wasn't recorded by Machinima. It wasn't recorded by me. Keemstar recorded that himself to boost drama to get his channel to grow back then. I did it as a warning to stop fucking with me. I didn't release it. You'll never find it on any channel I've ever put up. You'll find it on Keemstar's channel. Thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. Why did I spend $13,000 on a 4K TV? What 4K TV? You see a 4K TV anywhere here? I don't even watch TV. Like, who would even say shit like that? That money is in my fucking savings account. And the reason it's in a savings account is because people tried to get into my checking account. I'm not using this drama to boost my numbers. The numbers don't benefit me, dude. I've said it multiple times. The only way I make money is if people donate or subscribe. I'm getting neither one of those right now. Hell, I'm actually not... Well, I got 500 viewers, so I can't say that. But I've actually got more viewers than normal. But, like, I'm getting neither one of those right now. So, like, I'm not making any money off this. I don't have a new Ford Raptor. Do you know how much a Ford Raptor fucking cost? Matter of fact, let's do this. We'll show you motherfuckers what a Ford Raptor costs. Because you motherfuckers don't understand. Let's build one right here. We're going to build a fucking Ford Raptor. Alright, it starts out at $50,675. That's the standard ass Ford Raptor. That's the one you get if you want the fucking locking doors and shit. Let's enter my zip code. Alright, we want the Super Crew because we're fucking big ass bosses, son. We want the 5.5 foot bed because we're not lady boys. We want to build a Ford Raptor here. Choose your model. Oh. Change vehicle. Where's it at? It might be a package. Oh, here it is. Click. There's our vehicle. We want the Super Crew. 5.5 foot bed because it matches the Super Crew. Let's see. Ford Raptor has a 6.2 in it, I think. I'm not seeing the 6.2 here. How do you make the Ford Raptor? On a 4x4, obviously. Hold up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Configure. There we go. So here's our Ford Raptor. We want our shit Oxford white. That's how we gonna do this shit. Packages. That's the standard. Hell yeah, we want the fucking 10-way power seats. Let's go. What is this? Do we want the 410 axle? Hell yeah, we want the 410 axle. Let's go. We don't want the Raptor package. That looks stupid as shit. We do want the hood graphics. Those look tight. Trailer package included. Carbon fiber package. Nah, we can keep the carbon fiber. Interior color accent. Fuck yeah, we want interior color accent. Let's go. Raptor technology. Yes, sir. Ford tailgate. That's included. Let's see. We don't need a bed divider. We can get that shit later. Drop-in bed liner. No, thank you. Spray-in bed liner. Yes. There we go. What else we got here? We don't need that shit. Power moonroof? Yes, sir. We want the power moonroof. Who don't want the power moonroof? What do we got here? I don't ever plan on putting anything in the fucking bed, but we'll get the tonneau cover. I like the alloy. I like the 17-inch alloys better than the black ones. I'm gonna go with the whites. Accent. No. We don't want the orange accent. Hold up. We might have to go. Cancel. Fuck that shit. We're gonna go back up and turn the chair accent off. Because I thought it would be like white and black instead of orange and black. So we're turning this shit off. That's gonna drop the price a little bit. Good. Second row heated seats. Fuck people riding in the back. Sync connect. Got the premium audio. Get sync 3. Yeah, we're doing good here. Alright. That's the exterior. Here's the interior. Here's what our interior is going to look like right here. Alright, so here's our price for our Ford Raptor, right? Look, $70,560. If you finance it for 5 years, it's $1,200 a month. You motherfuckers think I'm going to buy something that goddamn expensive. That's more expensive than my motherfucking house. Right? That's more expensive than my motherfucking house. They better rent out a bitch to suck your dick while you driving this shit to justify $70,000. Shit. Look. Even if you took $13,000 off this price, it's still $56,000. You're looking at $900 a month. With $13,000 down. You guys are smoking that crack cocaine. That crack pipe hotter than it is on payday. I can't afford that. I made $5 so far today. I made $20 yesterday. You think I can afford a $70,000 truck? That's what you guys are doing right there. No. Matter of fact, let's go look at used Ford Raptors, right? Ford Raptors used are incredibly expensive. Incredibly expensive. Get the fuck over here, Google. Used Ford Raptor. Let's go ahead and Conway, South Carolina. And by the way, that $70,000 doesn't take into account taxes. It doesn't take into account property taxes. It doesn't take into account insurance for an expensive luxury truck with a 6-liter engine. Like, that's actually closer to $80,000. I'm not breaking. Why am I breaking TOS by shopping for trucks? Let's go used. This is Beach Ford. This is one of the biggest plot spots here in Myrtle Beach. I know they're going to have a Ford Raptor. All right, there's one right there. Beach price $72,000. I think this one's a new one though. Like it doesn't even look half as good as the one we wanted. Look, they want $70,000 for a motherfucker that looks like it has fucking base wheels on it. Here's Car Gurus. Where's the Raptor at? Car Guru sucks. Alright. Look here. 63,000 miles used. 63,000, 63,000, 67,000. Here's one that's 40,000. That's what? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Almost 5 years old. It's got 70,000 miles on it. Somebody decided to put a fucking ugly ass front end on it. It looks like shit. I just want to let you guys know how fucking expensive these things are. This one's a pretty nice looking one. It's got the better wheels on it. Here's the interior. But like seriously, like the thing is expensive as fuck. You know how much $40,000 cost you? It cost you about $700 a month. That's what $40,000 cost you. So quit smoking that motherfucking crack pipe. I used the $13K as a down payment. No, I didn't. $5,000 of that $13K is going to taxes. So I have $7,000 that I can spend. And I'm most likely going to spend that on the next weight loss surgery and blood work for my upcoming doctor visits. That's where that money's going to. So that accounts for every bit of that $13,000. Not my weight loss surgery, the skin removal surgery. What about the new phone I bought? New phone I bought with my own money. Bought it with my own money. My 4K monitor I paid $400 for. Foof, that's what it's going to, man. Skin removal surgery looks like it's going to be $4,500. And between that and like doctor visits, that's pretty much going to eat up the last $7K. PKA said that I was looking at new trucks, which, no. Like, who wouldn't want a new Ford Raptor? Like, shit, it's like, oh shit, if somebody's like, hey, Wings, we got a Ford Raptor with your motherfucking name on it. Shit, I'd take a used one with my motherfucking name on it. But I'm not going to buy one. I've already made those mistakes. I bought a fucking $48,000 truck in 2011. No. I'm not making that mistake again. I hated it. My stomach was sore. I was stressed out the entire time I owned it. It ended up costing me like 20 grand in total. No. Never again. But if somebody wants to give me a Ford truck or pay for it, I'll take it. I ended up selling it before FBS boot camp. I ended up coming $1,300 out of pocket for it. Am I ever happy? I'm happy every time I'm not streaming. Every time. I'm a happy motherfucker. When I get off streaming today and I'm out walking around in the yard, I'm going to be talking to motherfucking girls on the phone, be texting, listening to me some music, feeling good, get a little sweat going. You know, might take the motherfucking trash off. Life's going to be good. I'm not going to spend $70K on a vehicle. I don't have $70K to spend on a vehicle. Like, there's other things in my life I want to do with the money that I'm earning on stream. Like, a Ford truck isn't going to better me as a person. It's not going to do it. There's nothing a Ford truck will do other than make my driving experience better. I'd much rather have my house than a Ford truck too. My house has like nice beds and like places I can take showers and like places I can cook food, and it has ice boxes and freezers in it and keeps the rain off me. It's nice and roomy. You know what brings pussy more than trucks? Houses. Having your own house brings more pussy than trucks. No, I'm not refinancing my house for some fucking truck. Here's one thing in my life I'm never doing again. I'm never making a major purchase again on credit. Never happening. Anything over $2,000, I will pay for cash on. I will save the money and pay cash on it. I don't make 50 years. And so like if you average out like what I make, it's probably close to around $14 or $15 an hour. No, I will not shoot Sean to end it all. Sean's just a young guy that thinks he's doing something noble. He'll eventually grow out of it. Alright, ban raising another man's kids for love. He just discovered he's a troll. Because my IQ is not actually 62. I'm actually very intelligent. When's the last time I got laid? Like 2 years ago. I can handle stressful situations. I keep a cool head under stress. I don't panic. I don't really get grossed out either. I'll be fine. Yeah, if Keemstar bought me a Ford Raptor, I'd fight Sean Ranklin. But he's got to get nothing. He's got to get $0. Sean just got to take the ass cutting. Stressful situations don't bother me. Like if somebody came in right now with a gunshot, I would not stress out about that. I would do what I had to do to get that person to safety. Right? That's completely different than sitting online and having somebody make fun of you and try to fuck with you for 4 or 5 hours in a row. I don't know why people think I need counseling. I'm doing fine on the diet. I don't need counseling. Because you have urges when you're a fat person doesn't mean that when you lose those urges that you need counseling.